I've got kind of a dumb sounding question, but what's the difference between a checking and a savings account? Like, why can't I do multiple withdrawals per month from my savings account without being penalized? And why are the interest that you earn different on both?
Well, I won't get into the interest. The real difference between the checking accounts, you can do as many transactions as you want, right? And then savings and money market, it's limited, right?
Why?
Like, okay, why? It's this thing called Reg D. I don't want to get into the details, but the main reason is, it's primarily because two things. It's the way we calculate our money supply: M1, M2, M3. M1 is all cash and checking accounts, for example.
We as in banks.
The way the Federal Reserve, right? Okay. M2 is your like savings accounts and money market accounts, and the real reason for why it's that way is this regulation called Reg D, and it's because two things. The banks want, the Federal Reserve, the government wants to encourage savings, right? So they want you to put money into money market and savings accounts, right? And they want to limit the transactions because it encourages you to put a stash aside. It doesn't give you easy access to it to earn a yield on it. The other thing is it helps banks' liquidity, because checking accounts, you can put the money in, it comes out. By putting it into a different category of accounts, it requires you keep it there longer. That's why it limits you to 6 transactions per month, right? But since COVID, the regulation went away. The restrictions are gone away. The restrictions are no longer there, but the banks still, in their own internal policy, keep it there, because they also, it's good for them, liquidity is good for them, so they obviously offer you higher interest rates on savings and money market versus a checking account, because they want you to keep the money there and not move it out. That's why CDs, which is part of M3 money supply, have higher rates usually. Why? Usually, it's not in this world today, but usually has higher rates because that's locked up at a bank. Can't move out. So that's the reason.
Got it.